I ain't got that much time. We're gonna do a quick live right here. This is a quick live. This is a quick live. So back again, get to the money. Shout out to Alonzo Hall. Go check out his YouTube channel. You know, amazing in this space when we talk about, doing better for ourselves. We got guys out here trying to push us in the right direction. We still got this young mentality, man. Young mentality. It's funny how, you know, we go to the parties, to go have fun in college, but a lot of people not in there studying, locking down on those books and graduate. I really want to see the numbers of how many people actually go to college and finish, to an extent. I know a lot of them do, but a lot of them don't, you know, because most of the people going to college to have fun. That's how it is in this space. We coming here for the entertainment, man. We going to have fun. How many people in this space actually is coming for the work? Shout out to Gold P, Gold Professor. If you really don't know, hey, if you ain't at Gold Professor channel, man, you just late. I'm sorry, Gold Professor Radio. You know what I'm saying? Let me get it right. It's the Gold Professor Radio. Because he be up there scratching and, hitting beats and stuff over the head. But like I said, man, it's just like college. We go in there to get entertained and have fun. Living. Most of these guys are going there to live their best life. You know who also live their best life. But for the most part, man, I always push on this life insurance because I got it. I'm trying to push the knowledge, telling people about getting their credit together. That's good. Everybody talk about that. Some people do get their credit together. Some people can go out there and buy a nice house. But like I said, once again, what about this 401k? What about this IRA? If you're not at a job and you want to push that money into some to where you can still get that money out there, invest in that. Something that's tax free. Um, Mick Romney, they say this guy. I think for a fact, I'm not sure, but I know it's over at least about 10. I want to say 20. The last time I heard this, but I want to make sure. But have over $20 million in life insurance. This guy running around with over $20 million in life insurance, and it's a way to hide your money. These people are doing this all the time. They find their little loopholes in the system, and when people notice and try to listen about it, they really don't take advantage of it. That's like the stock market. A lot of guys just throw money in the market and just let it sit there. It's not because they balling and got a whole bunch of money. That's their savings account. You know, we don't know these things because we don't grow these things in our mind. We don't push it in our community. You know, you're looking at rental properties and stuff like that. If you blessed to have enough money to consider to buy two and three houses, which I know people that do in my circle. Um, guy I'm talking to now about to go help him do about to do a rehab. You know, he just put down on the property. He hit me up. I got some skills to pay the bills. So he said, all hands on deck. Let's get the boys together. Let's go ahead and knock this rental out. You know, I know people that do this, and I got some skills to do that. And let's all us come together. You know who else do stuff like that? The Mexicans. They'll come in as a family, go in there, knock a house out like it ain't nothing. What's going on, NC worker? What's going on, man? And when it come down to it, that house be built, knocked out, you know what I'm saying? 1 or 2 days. They'll come in. I got a cousin that do uh concrete. I can do drywall. I got another cousin that do plumbing. When you want us to do this? And you know what they do? They don't even do it on the strength of the money. They do it on the strength of beer and that joy of having fun. You know, the funniest thing this weekend just passed. I was running around with my my white people. And every client we dealt with was Jamaican. Every client, every client was Jamaican. All that money was circulating in that community. You know, guy got a restaurant up in Gwinnett, right there by Gwinnett, Discover Mills. You know, people who local, just throwing it out there. But dude got a restaurant, went in there, popped in the water heater. Dude restaurant was so the whole time we was there, in and out, this guy was busy. And you know, there's not even just Jamaican people come, you know, the great patrons of this guy's shop. You got just the average person just coming there just to enjoy the food. You know, word of mouth gets strong. Another Jamaican restaurant around the corner is not doing so well. But the one that's right over by the parking lot and is next to all these other little nice little restaurants, crazy numbers, you know. And Jamaican food is good, you know. For Gold Professor, they got a vegan um patty for you. They got a spinach patty. I don't know if it depends on that flour that you might got to get you a gluten patty, but on the bread. But they got a spinach and they got a cabbage um patty. No meat, just all veggies. Good. I always get them. A lot of people be slipping on them veggie patties. They be good, man. They got that season on there. You got to be in it to win it now. And when it come down to it, man, I'm just shouting out real quick, man. Like I said, I gotta holler at Gold Professor, but it's all about the money. I'm sorry, I gotta hit the Gold Professor radio, you know, but it's all about the money, man. I'm trying to get these guys to get to the money. You know, I'm always gonna push that life insurance, man. You know, when you get older, you borrow off the money, you know, and Alonzo always hit you over the head with it's not death insurance. A lot of people look at it as death insurance. That's why it's called life insurance for a reason. That's why they got burial insurance. That's why they got burn insurance. They got actually insurance for people that want to get cremated. Burn insurance. You know, so if it's life insurance, we got to start using it for life. You know, we got to start using what its purpose. You know, I hear guys in the space always say words matter. So we gotta start using, you know, our knowledge. When we get life insurance, let's use it for life. Let's not use it for death. You know, we go get death insurance for that. If we getting life insurance, let's use that life insurance to work it out, man. Let's push it forward, man. Let's get to the money. So as of right now, man, you know, I gotta, you know, break it down, get everything together later. But I'm gonna start doing these little live series while I'm driving to work every morning. And, you know, right before Gold Professor, you know, I gotta get my mind right for his show because you know, when you go over there, you gotta have your thinking cap on, you gotta be on your best behavior. You know, his space is like no other. You know, we don't come over there to fight, fuss, cuss, you know, he always promote the gloves off show. You know, this is where we put the gloves on when we go to his bill to go Professor Radio, and we go the meeting of the minds to put in work. You know, and I would like to shout him out about that. You know, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut off, but I'm gonna say it once again. We need to get to the money. The money is out there for us, and we need to take advantage of it. A lot of people they sit here in this space, and we can have fun talking about different scenarios, the women, and you know what ifs. But we still out here living. We need work. You know, guys out here working. I always tell guys. You know, I've heard guys I talk to personally. They said if they weren't into the job they were in, they would invest in uh going into trucking because you have more control. You know, I can quit my job right now, go give me another job if I want to. I go get another job because the freight always got to move. People got to realize that freight always have to move. And depending on the job you get, you're not doing hard work. For all the people that complain about doing hard work, you're not doing hard work. So that's a little jewel. Then I'm gonna drop some. I'm gonna give you one more. You know, back in the day, I ain't gonna lie, I made a lot of money moving furniture. And this is for the young men game out here, for the young guys that got that good back. You know, go out here, get you a job at a moving company. You know, make that money, young man. You know, you got a good back, put it to work. Get you a skill like that, man. It ain't just about moving the furniture. You can be able to go to any warehouse job, have that experience. You know, that's why I got my niche about driving from, you know, from moving furniture. You know, you gotta be able to move through the water, unscathed by the sharks. You know, so a couple of gators in there, you gotta be that tadpole to live. You know, because right now, if you don't have the knowledge, you know, you're not planning for the future. You know what they say about planning? You don't plan for anything. You always plan to fail. So when it come down to it, the space is for the knowledge. We have to get the knowledge out. When men talk about women, that's giving you an understanding on how to move. But the knowledge is here for you not to get caught in traps. You know, me, a 38-year-old man, I done lived my life to teach my two youngins and one of my oldest boys to not move the way I move. Make better decisions for themselves. Even my daughter, you know, for her to, you know, be amongst these wolves out here trying to take over her, you know. And in this space, you gotta understand the people who don't got kids, you gotta teach your nieces and nephews. You gotta teach the family to move, man. You gotta teach them about this money game, you know. I had some people pushing me to learn, but nobody wasn't drilling me. I'm getting to the point where I'm drilling my son, my oldest. No, watch what you're doing. Get your money. He want to get knucklehead sometime, and I let him learn the hard way. It's best you learn the hard way. You know, when it's something easy to learn the hard way, that costs you your life. You know, and it's simple things. This a good kid, man. I done raised this boy to be a good kid. What's going on, underrated? Back to the basics. How you doing? But like I said, I raised my son to be a good kid. Got two jobs on his own. The boy just bought a motorcycle, which I didn't like. You know, he bought a little motorcycle. He has a brand new car. Got a little scooter. I told him to get a scooter anyway because he was in college. All his jobs are around the corner from him. You know, that's something just to get around. And with him having that scooter, he won't be getting caught up with boys, you know, drinking and all this stuff in the car and wilding out because he don't really stay on that party stuff. He do it every now and then, but he try to deal with people he can trust, dropping jewels on you know. But the boy a hard worker. He get to the money. My daughter, she a hard worker. You know, she does the Amazon FDA, where it show people how to, you know, deal with the selling their stuff online. She made a company off of that, just showing people how to, you know, do the process. She does stuff on there as well. She make her money. What's going on, Absalom? You know, making the money. Hey, shout out to Absalom, man. Y'all need to get over there and get to that channel, man. Get to the channel. Hey, if you're looking at this, man, you got to go through the chat. Get Absalom. Matter of fact, Absalom, I'm gonna drop a video with you, man. I'm gonna have you out here, man. We gonna get them numbers up. My numbers ain't strong, but you know I like to promote people on, man. Put them on. Absalom got them on, man. You and Brown Bird, man. Y'all out here moving, man. I like y'all young brothers, man. Y'all got the mind set up. You know, like I tell people, knowledge of self, man. That's the key. Once you know what you want to be, who you want to be, man, you can rule the world. You know, but like I always drop them jewels, get that life insurance young, man. Absalom, I'm gonna hold you to it, man. I need you to go out there get you some life insurance, man. Even even if you get some small amount, man, get something to start off. You know, the older you get, the more expensive it's gonna be. You know, the health's gonna start deteriorating as you get older. You're gonna get a little bigger. You know, you got to be able to move through the sharks, man. Like I tell you, hey, key. You know, planning, man. I learned at a young age, man, to do things and move. and that's what kept me out the water. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off because Go Professor Radio about to get ready to start in about 10 minutes. So I gotta go into my element, get things right. I can't be out here with the cursing, the profanity, the cutting people off, the trying to, hustle and bustle and jump over everybody to prove my point. That's why on channels now, he done got me to the point where I sit there and let guys talk. I say something, somebody say, I pull back. I let them go ahead and finish because I want to hear him. I don't want to mess up his train of thought. I don't want to mess up what he has to say to where he might forget something that's very important that's giving it to the youth, man. I get to the point where I'm like Nino, Bay Blogger News. I sit there and write my stuff down. You know, I go ahead and be patient because the information needs to get put out. We need to hear this. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut off. I'll holler at you. And once again, we gone.